A tornado. They lied.
She sure enough did. She got nervous.
They thought it was gonna rain all hard.
But it did rain.
It did rain a little something, but it wasn't like they said. They had us on it.
No, you got nervous. You did what the typical females do, get nervous.
We was on the.
I want to drive in the rain.
No, I definitely not in that kind of rain anyway.
Yeah, that kind of rain do be a little
that
crazy.
Rain be drawn, especially on the highway. Be having big puddles on the side.
Right, it do.
Nobody feels like that, but we're here today, everyone.
Absolutely.
And we missed you guys last week, and we on our way. We have our first table read in this week.
Yeah, you know,
yes.
Yama is very nervous, and I said, you know, that's because we're. That's what's some of the reasons why I wanted to talk about a certain topics of what I was saying, and I'll let you announce that, because we got to get more stronger in our mindset when it's time to make things come to fruition. You know, especially in our plans, and that's something that I really don't like, and I hear it a lot, and I see it a lot amongst a lot of our community and people in the community. You know what I'm saying? We don't really control. We kind of neglect some of the strengths, and we don't understand why some of the neglect come into play when it comes to our businesses, whether it's relationship goals period in life. You know, things that you want to see win, that you want to say that I accomplished.
Right.
You know, if I'm explaining it in different formats for a reason, because it don't have to be a particular, it could be a raise on your job. It could be filling up your tank. It could be, I'm hungry, I made something to eat. Simple things like that called positive chakras. It do, and you know, some people classify them in different numbers, numeric portions like sevens and, you know, things like that. I don't go that far because I want to stay basic, you know what I'm saying? Because we can go very far. So I'm very excited about the reads, because I trust the people that's in it.
Yeah.
And just doing it a long time. And number one, because of you, Khadijah, you know, putting it in the format it is in allows us to say, okay, let's take this torch and let's run and let's make this film, make it do what it do. So, you know, you and Yama, and then Yama, you know, sometimes we like to downplay the story. Hey, y'all.
No.
You know, downplay the story. You can't downplay the story.
Cannot downplay
honestly,
the story.
You know, but sometimes when she say it and she talk about it, well, some of the stuff is real and some is, we know how films is. Everything in a film ain't 100%.
Right.
You know, but it's based on true stories that happen. And a lot of our women have went through a lot of domestic violence as well as men. And I think it's an important topic to talk about, because some people are afraid to say that they've been a person of domestic violence. They've been a victim. And, you know, domestic violence, you can have domestic violence in your sexual activity. You know, even if y'all agreeing.
Hey,
Mike.
What's up, Mike?
Hey, and Mike is a guy that got a little I'm gonna get Mike on the other side. You know, far as you gotta be outspoken, you know, don't be afraid to be yourself. So I'm gonna let, you know, the queen of the show break down what our first couple topics is, however she wanna move with it. But I'm excited to actually talk about that and move forward with that, because that makes a strong actor and an actress.
Yes.
Those topics.
Yes. So we have, like, I left my laptop home. But anywho, I was in a rush today. But before I go on, guys, you guys can now interact with us if you go on YouTube and watch the show live on YouTube. We can actually see your comments live on the screen now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Toucan hooked it up. So
yeah, go to Glockaware and just put in WillPower UnSurfaced podcast and talk to us. That way we can answer your comments right on the screen.
Yes, we actually can answer your comments on the screen. Hey, Libby. Hey, Ken. Hey, everybody that's watching.
Thanks
for tuning in. But if you guys go on YouTube and watch us on Glockaware Radio, WillPower UnSurfaced, you'll be able to see me and EA together.
And we'll be able to answer your questions, because we need your participation
Yeah.
Far as, because we need you to know. Because I want to know, and I think I asked Khadijah before, was she? But I want to be clear because now that I'm trying to turn, she's going to be one of the dopest female writers. Her new name is going to be Spike Angie. I was trying to make up something for Spike Lee and Spike KO. What up?
Spike Angie.
Yeah, because she's a dope writer, and I can't wait till she write my story. And I'm just blessed to be able to. I can't wait till my story come out outside of, because there's a lot of people that I have seen come a long way that are truly blessed and deserve to have their story come out and someone say their name. And with me having a big mouth like I like to say people's names. If you're in the industry and you're doing something and like you sing, you rap, you got a business, let me know about it so I can, tell the people. No matter what platform we on, we're gonna make sure that people know about it. To be very, very honest, and I like that, and because I'm a people's person. And cancer season is coming up. Zodiac, the crab. And don't talk fresh, ladies, because all y'all love to eat crabs. Don't y'all? Y'all love to eat crabs, mussels, everything with a shell on it. Now, yeah. That's one of y'all favorite treats.
Well,
crabs.
I don't eat crabs or mussels because I'm allergic to shellfish.
Oh, so you eat crab meat?
I can't eat none of that. I can't eat shrimps. I can't eat crab, lobster, none of that.
And you can't eat no Sid Booker?
Nope.
And
I be so mad because I be riding past and them shrimp smell
so what'll happen if you eat some? You can just get some Benadryl,
no,
right?
I got anaphylaxis. My throat will close up.
Oh, somebody's saying they here. See, I was trying to be cool, take my glasses off.
Who is this?
I was going through some anxiety
Who's
issues.
here? Who's here? Let us know. Let us know because we can't see you.
681.
681.
See, because they ain't got their name on the phone.
681. You a dime though? Okay.
Yeah, 681 is a dime. Absolutely.
Somebody said they don't like fighting their food. Right.
But why can't, but if you want to eat, what will happen if I gave you 6 Sid Booker shrimp, some 6 pups?
First of all, I wouldn't even touch the bag.
Why? You'll break out?
Because I would go into anaphylactic shock.
All right, okay, now I'm a little bright, but I don't know what anaphylactic shock is.
Anaphylactic shock is a very severe allergic reaction that ultimately can lead to your death.
Wow. So I know people that was allergic to seafood and they should be like, I'm going to just take a Benadryl.
No, but see, it depends on, everybody has
that. That is crazy.
Hey, Libby.
If you can go into shock, I'm going to put you out there. And all them times you was taking Benadryls, and you could have had a what? You could
Anaphylactic shock.
Anaphylactic shock. So don't be crazy just because, look.
It ain't worth it. See, my sister.
Have you ever had an anaphylactic shock?
Well, yes.
A mild one?
Have, yes.
Was you being greedy?
Nope. No, what
happened?
You
just had one?
No, my little cousin picked up he was eating shrimp fried rice. He was a baby, he didn't know. And he stuck his hand in the food and he picked up my can of soda. And he put his lips on it. Wow. And I didn't know. And I came back and picked the soda up and drank it. And my lips said, whoop. And I had to go to the hospital immediately. And then I had to get like dosed up with Benadryl.
All
EpiPens and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, it's bad. I got it bad.
Bad.
Now, I am allergic to certain stuff that I can eat and take a Benadryl for, like a watermelon. Like I'm technically allergic to watermelon. You know, black people's favorite fruit. But hey, cuz, hey, Tanasia. But I actually can take a Benadryl and eat watermelon.
Like, but wait a minute. So you'll take a Brody and eat some watermelon. Why I gotta eat watermelons? Why can't eat cantaloupe?
Actually,
are you allowed to eat cantaloupe?
No, I'm allergic to cantaloupe too.
All right, so say cantaloupe.
So almost all the melons, like honeydew, cantaloupe. But I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you.
Oh, that's a bad job.
I don't think that I'm actually allergic to the fruit. I think that I'm allergic to the stuff that they spray on the fruit.
Wash it off.
No,
everybody's mom or grandma told them that.
Remember, just think about it. You don't eat the outside of the watermelon, right?
Right.
But they still spray it and stuff it seeps inside.
It can seep in it.
Yeah. So because sometimes
I eat watermelon. So you can't get no shrimp and wash it off. What is in the seafood that you can't wash it off?
It's the iodine.
Oh. All right, let me.
Whatever it is that
can y'all look up
that whatever it is
can you
that
remove
makes
iodine from
whatever it is that makes it red. You can't remove that. Whatever it is, because the reason why the shrimp and the crab and the lobster are red is because of the iodine.
Okay.
So you can't take that out. And it's funny because I'm not actually allergic to iodine.
Yeah.
Like I could put iodine on my skin and it wouldn't bring me out, but I can't eat crabs and I don't understand. I don't know.
Shook kind of law that I can eat seafood because I don't know what
I'm a little salty.
I don't know what I would do if I couldn't eat no Sid Booker pups. How can you be from anywhere in Philadelphia and not be able to get some Sid Booker pups?
Y'all got some.
Are you serious?
So
excuse me.
They were smelling delicious. I wanted to eat some of them shrimp so bad from Sid Booker. They always smell so good.
All right, now, are y'all ready for cancer season? Ladies and gentlemen. Now, let me just say this, Deej. Because the zodiac sign, the zodiac sign cancer is a big thing to the feminine trait. Let me tell you all this. Because I know that y'all say that cancer, we cry babies. Yes, you want us to cry on your shoulders.
They sensitive thugs.
Yeah, we sensitive thugs. So right now, wouldn't you rather have a sensitive thug?
The women is sensitive thugs.
Wouldn't you rather have a sensitive thug than a thug? Yeah, so it's listen.
That might depend.
Get you a cancer, especially like if you got traits like me, cook, clean.
Right.
Yeah.
Are you OCD?
All right, now what's
OCD? You're OCD. You took too long to answer. I knew you was OCD. Most cancers I know is OCD. They get their clothes out like a week before. Like my brother Lawrence is a cancer. Like Lawrence will get his clothes out.
You talking about boss?
Not boss. That's Stephen. Lawrence will get his clothes out like a week before and have them fresh and in the closet and ready.
All right, let me keep it real. I'm very detail oriented to keep it all real, but I don't get my stuff ready like a week before it come. Like now, but I do plan. If I know it's gonna be nice, I'm gonna wear that new light blue linen pup. I'm gonna wear I get that from growing up. I have not. So now that I can have some nice stuff in my closet, even some of the stuff I ain't gonna lie, you have so many clothes, you got stuff that's just piled up in bags. I ain't trying to sit there and act like I used to live bougie before I had to move out of my, Right. But I'm starting all over and I'm not afraid to say that I'm starting all over. So a lot of things sound different. But yes, when I get back to what my plans is, yes, as a cancer male, yes, I want to have his or her walk-in closets.
Oh, I need to have that.
Yes, you gotta have your own pup. I'm making my own closet. Don't worry.
I need his and her bathroom.
You can have the biggest. I'm gonna make sure the one that's super big. I'm making me one. Whatever room is in the basement, I'm making one. I know how to make. Yes. Listen, let me salute her. What's the one that's on the show with Snoop Dogg?
Martha Stewart.
Listen. She
I'm the black
so
Martha
decent.
Stewart.
Martha Stewart is so decent. Listen, if you want to maximize your closet space or any space in your home, you don't have to have a whole bunch of square footage. Trust me. What you do is look up some of Martha Stewart products. She has some brilliant products. Nowadays, they have accessories where you can make a closet. You can make a walk-in closet. Just be prepared. Sometimes you can knock down little walls and stuff like that. Don't be afraid to exercise some of that.
Don't be knocking down no walls if you don't know what you're doing because you're going to hit electric.
Yeah, no, hire somebody. Don't. If you're renting,
if you don't know what you're doing.
Listen, if you're renting, this is not a diss because I'm starting all over again. So trust me. And, but not to get into that. If you rent, you got to make sure you get permission. The farthest you should go is just putting a flat screen TV on the wall because you got to remove that stuff. Remember, You got to give it back into its original format. Now, I wanted to talk to my partner on this show about being an introvert and an extrovert. And I think that's important in acting. And the reason why I wanted to bring that topic of discussion up on this show, because this is the best show, even my show on Friday, to have this conversation. Whether you're an introvert or extrovert, and can you explain the reason why you are introvert or extrovert? Now, I'm going to ask y'all, can you put your comment, can you go on to Glockaware and go on and put the comment on YouTube.
Yeah, WillPower
so we can read it, or you can so we can just, or you can do it on her live too. I would like to know that, or I don't know if the Glock line is hooked up, but just I want to know, and I want to explain to you why I think it's important to be what I consider myself to be, which is an extrovert. I'm nothing shy about me. I'm very outspoken. I'm sensitive but aggressive. I'm aggressive sense. It's such a word. I made that up because I always like the way it sounds. I'm aggressive sense. Yes. I can make up my own words. They made up words we follow. We use their words, so why can't I make my own word? I'm telling you what it means. Yeah.
My mom got a whole vocabulary of her own.
And
she's a Cancer.
And that makes me a good actor. Because if you give me a role, I can act on it. I can cry. Now we'll get some tear eyes and stuff like that. I can play a serious role. I can do a humorous role. And let me say this. People nowadays, if you come from a minority background, it's very important that we have new spring actors come up, old or young, because we're trying to take a large portion of the notoriety that they never gave us.
Right.
And I ain't gonna mention Hollywood. I ain't gonna put Hollywood down. Y'all do a great job. Salute Hollywood and everybody that do what they do. All jokes aside, because I don't want to be denouncing anyone. I just want to say how I think that it's important that minority actors and actresses come out of these urban cities like Philadelphia. You know, mainly because we're from Philadelphia, but we're on the internet, so we can go international.
Right.
You know, wherever you're at in the world, no matter what city you're in, please. We have a lot of roles for extras, especially this party scene that we're doing for Boss. We're going to be asking everyone to come and have a great cocktail celebration. It's going to be one of the best, bougiest dance events that you can ever come to. What I mean by that, specifically, is me, myself, being one of the main directors along with Yama. We're doing a Soul Train line. And when I tell you, and I could do the young boy dances, the blick.
What is that? I never heard that.
Oh, see, all right, so you had to, all right, wait a minute. All right, so for all my young people.
That answered your question on it too. Oh, what's that? That's an old dance.
It's all old, but it's new. Yeah, you see, y'all old. See, no, let me stop, because you know I like to talk like I'm young. But yeah, you gotta keep it up. Ask the young people. Like I get it from Rico Havoc. They said a couple other young people, "Good on my way, watch me blick. They be doing that dance.
I heard
she popping and making me blick. And it's so decent because I'm into having a lot of fun.
I do the Bobby Smurda, but even though
Bobby Smurda is a little bit more cool.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's a
cool dance.
But see, we
it's not an old school dance. Can you do? All right, now make me challenge you and make you.
Yes, we did.
You gonna get on the dance floor, D? All right. What's your favorite dance? The bop.
My favorite dance is.
And come on, because you're gonna have to demonstrate it. Come on, we gonna get busy.
My favorite dance is the Fila.
All right, so we put on. No, that's the Smurf. Get busy, y'all.
That's the Pee Wee Herman.
That ain't the Pee Wee Herman.
Yes, it is.
Propane cracking up.
Pee Wee Herman.
Oh yeah, that was. Oh yeah. No, this joint wasn't the Pee Wee Herman.
That's the Fila.
That's the Fila. I know what the Fila is.
You gotta do that.
I got old school people. They'll come up.
You gotta do that off Run DMC.
Y'all know. You know, me and you gonna do. We're gonna have a free basement party. Invite everybody. Knows $1 to holler.
We're having a dollar party.
We're gonna have a $1 party.
We're gonna have a $1 party.
We just gotta find a location to do a $1 party.
Yes.
$1 to holler. You gotta wear some from the 80s or the 90s.
Yes, we're gonna have an 80s, 90s.
We're gonna have party. Yeah, let's do that. But you gotta be. Listen, if you can't do the Soul Train line, you can't come in. Because I kill all Soul Train lines, whether I do the Michael Jackson Just Beat It, the Billie Jean Is Not My Lover, and what's the Baby John?
What Baby John?
The Kid Is Not My Son.
Oh, but
that's Billie Jean. Oh, I said Billie Jean.
Are you talking about the girl?
Because I know all the dances, and I do the Control from Janet Jackson. Don't.
I'm laughing at our comments.
Are you? Wait a minute.
We got some comments on.
Can y'all dance? I can do the blick like Rico Havoc.
Oh my goodness, he blicking. Oh,
She probably didn't wait to blick. Somebody go to Instagram. Y'all know, yeah, see?
So y'all know
y'all
that?
can't relate. And I tell y'all up on the floor I could do.
Do y'all know anything about
no disrespect. I don't condone nothing that R. Kelly did. In no way, form, or fashion. His music, though, if I could just use the instrumental, see, because then it ain't no battle.
He messed up my playlist. Being a little person.
Nobody better not want to battle me because I'm telling you. Now, there's only one female that I know that really can get it popping. She from D.C., Rochelle.
Oh, Ro. What's up, Ro?
Ro get it popping.
She be dancing. She be
Ro
singing
can dance.
too.
I would get Fran Daddy on Ro, so out here. Bye,
you
girl.
Hear that, Ro?
Excuse me. Yeah. She would have to go get Sabrina, the puppet. You better get Sabrina. Cause listen.
Sabrina be dancing. Sabrina be singing too.
But this is the rules, Khadijah. We gotta make the rules right now. You have to be 45 and over to attend, unless you're a part of the family.
45.
45 and over. You have to be 45 and over
to
attend.
Y'all can't come.
Yeah, though.
This for grown folk. This for
Sonic,
grown folk.
Faye.
Let me say something. Let me just say something that been on my mind, right? So, when you get
our age... talk about being an introvert or extrovert?
Yeah, we're going to talk about that too. But this is something that was on my mind I was thinking about. Because the other day, I went in the store. Well, actually, I was in, I like the thrift shop, right? And I was in
I love the thrift store. The girls put me down with that.
When you go in the thrift shops, they have days for the seniors and shit, right?
Oh,
so I go in there and I buy something. So it wasn't the price that I...
You were sitting there
you ain't even... Hold up.
You cheating the senior.
Hold up.
Wait a minute.
Wait, first of all, I never considered myself a senior citizen.
But the girl you weren't supposed to go on that day.
The girl, I didn't know. It just happened to be that day. But the girl
at the pop-up shop.
The girl at the register, I guess I ain't got my braids in, so the grades is hanging out.
Right.
And I'm looking, I'm like, oh, this was on sale. She was like, no, it's senior day. I didn't know what to say. Bitch, hold up. I'm not old. Or be appreciative, okay, of the gesture. You know what I'm saying? I was caught in a conundrum, if you know what that means. I was standing there like, did she just say today is senior day? Hold the fuck up. Because I have really never
what today
I never really
is.
Consider myself a senior.
Senior
I mean,
day.
my knees think they senior, but me myself personally, I never looked at myself as being a senior. So I was looking at I was happy to get the couple dollars off, but damn, that was a reality check like a motherfucker. I said, damn, she gave me a senior citizen fucking discount. Damn. You was getting old, lady. Like, she must have seen these bags from not sleeping under my eyes. But I'm gonna give her a discount. She look like she ready. Damn. So I was just a little taken back by that. That I was taken back like,
I'm sorry.
That was the first time I ever been classified as a senior. Libby, I did take the discount. I took the discount. I didn't say what
She took advice.
I know I gave her a look. She was like, "Oh, it's just senior day." Who told you? This could be a birthmark. This gray hair in my head. Don't.
Peanut, what up?
Cuz don't laugh, cuz.
But let me say this though.
Listen.
You know how many people don't know that I'm in my 50s? They be like, "You ain't 53."
Right.
I show my ID. They say,
well, apparently I didn't look like I was.
It's okay. Listen, you retro. You're antique. You Michael Jordan retro, like the Michael Jordan's 23. What year? You the Air Max 98. Like, you the 99.
I'm the Cortez Nike.
Who else? Give me some favors of the sneaks. She the LeBron James high school pups. That's cool. You got to.
I'm the Stan Smith Adidas.
Yeah, and you save money.
Yeah, I did save money though.
Isn't that the goal?
You let me pull out my ID. Don't be.
Isn't that the goal?
Don't be.
No. She ain't want to try to play you. Cause then
she did play.
All right, so if she'd have said, "Excuse me, miss, can I get your ID?" Then you would have said, "Oh, you don't want to ask the white people for their ID."
No, I wouldn't have said that. I would have said if she wouldn't have. No, you
ain't
supposed to say, "Can I see your ID?" You
that.
Supposed to say, "Today is senior day." Then I could be like, "Oh, okay." And then if I didn't pull out my shit and say I'm a senior, then you know what I'm saying.
But you ain't never tell her that you wasn't senior.
I never told you that I was.
You never told her that you wasn't.
The gray hair did.
You never told her that you wasn't crickets.
You know what?
And you took the discount. So you took all the accolades of being a senior, and then you're going to come back and talk about her on this podcast like it's cool. Get that girl her accolades. Thank you, sister. Give another young lady.
And even I'll be back next Wednesday.
Even if she only 50-something.
And I'm going in there every senior day since then. And the next time I go in there, they better not be like, oh, you're not a senior. Oh, I was a senior last week.
No, see, this is going to happen. The manager going to come out and say, excuse me, miss, stop right there. Can I see your driver's license?
I'm going to pull my handicap tag out the car.
Can I see your driver's license, ma'am? Then you're going to go to Montgomery County. You're going to jail. You're going to be in Delaware County, Delco Penitentiary for faking a fraud of being a senior citizen.
Well, I actually was in Philadelphia.
What kind of punishment? Anybody from any lawyers?
Hey, Bruce.
Call in. Any lawyers? Can y'all? What kind of punishment, Peanut?
Let me tell you something. I worked in customer service, and one thing that I do learn from customer service is you never assume nobody's age. You never assume, like, if you talk to somebody over the phone, like when I worked at Bella Landing, we wasn't supposed to say, like, hello, Mr. Scott or Mrs. Scott. We would just ask for the person because it could be
some
a
ladies
man.
Do sound like me.
Yeah, and then if you be like, you're not supposed to say
I am not a sir. I am not a sir. I'm a man. You ever get that in customer service?
Somebody did that to me.
I am not a sir.
Because my name sounded like a man name, so they was like, Mr. I said, hold up, I ain't no Mister. Wait a minute, don't be calling, because that's the first thing they say. I will hang up for you. I will hang up so fast.
But they thought your name was
if a debt collector call my phone, if they call my phone, they be like, Mr. Sam, click, I hang up, because I ain't no Mister. So I know you got the wrong number. And if you don't know whether I'm male or female, you do not want me to pay the bill.
I swear she made my day.
Like, literally.
Yo, I can listen because and I tell people they're not trying to be funny. Oh. It's just that they're just learning English.
No customer service
so if they see your name and her name is Khadijah. So they don't know what that name is.
My cousin cracking up. Mike is not funny.
Listen,
okay.
They gonna say, Khadijah. So it's easy to say Mr. Sims. Cause look, it look like it's Khalid.
No, it don't.
They don't see the J and all that.
They don't see nothing.
They don't see the J and all that.
That's why you're not supposed to address nobody with Mr. or Miss.
Chill, that was funny, yo. That was the best.
I hangs up on people 10 times a day.
But listen, no, I talk to him. I hope I get a spam likely.
I'm hanging up.
You let me get a spam likely. Just answer it. Go to the prompts. Now I got the answer to all of them. If they trying to sell you car insurance, extend the warranty. Now, how you want them to get them to stop? You got to engage into a conversation. Take them all the way to the point, like, yes, I want it. Accept it all. Like you've been on a timeshare. Yes, I'll accept it. Take me to the next tier. Yes, you hold on 1 second. I transfer you to the underwriting department.
And then you hang up.
Boop. No, you don't hang up. You boop. Do you hear the boop? That means they transfer. Yes, hi. So I understand you want to get approved. Yes, I want it. You have to go through it. And once you cuss them out, that is the source to all the robot featuring.
Oh, okay.
If the first couple seconds, listen to the call, just answer it. You're going to hear it go boop. That means it's connected to a computer. It's a robot feature. Most people don't know where that came from. The Trump administration is the ones that approve it because I'm in sales. People in sales said that it was hurting the numbers for sales, getting new customers, prospects. So that's why they're allowed to call you using robot features, but people are scamming using it.
Yeah.
So take the call. Now, what I normally say to them, if they're trying to sell you car insurance, I'm 13 years old. I don't have a car. Say that. If they're trying to sell you solar, I'm homeless. Say that. They going eventually the ones will stop calling you. The ones I love the most that says they're calling from the IRS, so I answer the phone, Attorney General's office. Stuff like that. Federal Trade Commission.
My grandmother always used to be like City Morgue.
But you'll get the guys that'll play with you, have fun, talk trash. But just take the spam likely calls. Listen, unless you got rollover minutes.
Nobody don't got time.
Unless you got it's fun.
No,
take the call.
It's annoying.
Listen, some of them could be your friend. You got to see that's what's wrong with y'all. Y'all don't know how to call positive chakras. That is a negativity. That will drive you crazy. People calling your phone all times a day, selling you stuff, insurance, cookies, book of shrimp,
block every
Chick-fil-A,
number. Like, just keep
McDonald's
French
fries.
I just block.
No, so just accept it. Hello. Yes. And they know your name too. Yes.
I'm gonna be like, EA told me to accept your call, so I'm accepting it. You better thank EA.
I have fun. The ones I do hang up on is the one that your mother this and your daughter. Cause I do use a little crazy language. I do. Especially the women. Women can't stand profanity in their ear. So if it's a woman spammer. Scammer. Oh my goodness. Just say fresh foul stuff, man. Say it real gutter and nasty and grimy.
You ain't trying to get y'all.
No, I'm telling you, it work. And if it's a male,
don't listen to it.
If it's a male, say that they on the other side of the street.
Right. Let me block them because ain't nobody got time for that.
You can't block them all.
They only
listen.
Call
they got 19 numbers. Do you know how easy it is to call a phone carrier and get the lowest number and just say, what's your zip code? That's all they say. So they're going to look up into the zip code because some people do sell your information. I'm keeping it real.
They do.
They do sell your information. Sometimes you have to read the Privacy Act, but none of us pay attention to terms and conditions. Well, not really. The do not call list is only a do not call registry for 30 days. You know I'm into that. Right. That's what I do. I know everything. I 32 years of understanding the TCPA, which is the Telephone Consumer Protection Act, the Fair Credit Reporting Act, which is the laws of what you can do and what you can't do on somebody's credit, and the FDCPA, which is how you can collect money. But being I'm in sales and compliance, I do business-to-business collections, no more consumer calling you about medical bills. I'm into stuff like what's the difference of an LLC and the INC. You know, it's a lot of things. That's why I like to get that little information out because at the end of the day of me being a little ratchet, I study under some great people that take their time to give me some information, and I want to pass it on. So being an introvert and an extrovert, and you still ain't answering me, I want to know,
I am like Kendrick Lamar. I'm an antisocial extrovert.
Why?
I don't know. I like
you might help another person in a relationship. No, because I want to say this to my women that may have women have certain issues in relationship, and I never had a perfect relationship, but I never had a bad one. Don't ask me about no relationships, okay? Because well, you know why I like to get that advice? Because I watched them dog that man out that passed away. They used to put women down. What's his name? Oh, he's a... No, let me just say this. Rest in peace. I ain't gonna talk about no, because he had a very he was. You know, he was. Everybody did great in a certain way. Let me just say this: live by what you stand on. What you say. That's all I'm gonna say. Stand on what you say. If you say you don't like fat women and you don't like this person, don't die with a fat woman on top of you. Okay? Because you're faking. And see. No, he died with a fat lady on him, but he always talked about fat women, okay? And so that means that the advice that he was giving people, he wasn't sticking up to it. Well, I don't think he ever was saying that he's perfect. His mom was alive because, you know, sometimes I feel like some people be having like mommy issues and stuff like that. And a lot of times they do. And then when they have mommy issues, they project those issues onto the women. Now, he wasn't always wrong. Yeah, because he wasn't always wrong. It was just the way he said it. It's just his approach. And but he really likes fat women because he died with a fat lady on. This is how you know God. Let me tell you something. This is how you know that God, the Creator, has a sense of humor because this man died with a fat lady on top of him. Okay. And so it was like karma at its finest, right? Because you don't like fat ladies, right? You don't like voluptuous, you know, BBB. I don't mind being like a BBW because I had my slimmy days. I used to always ask Brown when he say BBW. Yeah, that's big beautiful woman. Big beautiful woman. That's a big beautiful woman. I like the petite pups. You know. Okay. You know what I mean? That's nothing wrong with a BBW though. Everybody has a preference, right? But don't act like you don't have that preference too, because you clearly, Kevin, you had it. Leave Kevin alone. That man in his grave, he can't
Rest in
defend himself.
peace.
Let me speak up for
She
Kevin real
probably
quick.
cut his
Let me
ear
speak up for Kevin
circulation.
real quick. When Kevin said it was one joint, I was like, oh, he just said that wrong. He was out of pocket.
She cut
He
his
said,
ear
if you
circulation off.
35 and you ain't married, you the bottom of the barrel.
He used to
That was
say
one
all
joint.
kinds of stuff.
But I'm like, see, he knew what to say to gain attention.
He did what he needed
He
to do.
he did what he needed to do to get. But let me say this:
Karma comes
if you
swiftly.
any age, whether you're married or not, it does not. Right now, principles should not be defined about age.
Right.
As far as when you get married,
Right.
when you actually say that you want to
Right.
be with this person forever. Because there's people that have been boyfriend, girlfriend, quote unquote, using that phraseology, that have been together for
20 years,
for a
30
long
years,
time
yeah.
and never jumped
And
the
they
broom.
like it like that. They don't.
I mean-
and some people, like I know people that have been in relationships, they fine with it, and it all depends on
Some
the
side Jones
individual.
been cool with being a side Jones.
Some side Jones been married to the man as long as the man.
I'm just saying, it's just that you don't want to die. You don't want to die old, lonely. You don't want to die
Jones been
lonely.
married to the man too. Like
dying lonely is so. Being an introvert, I only say that because I think that more studies, if you could do your own research, more studies have shown that being more of an extrovert more leads to a healthy relationship because of communication.
that probably could be a little true if you're an extrovert, because most of the time people that's extroverts, they're outward with their
Right.
expression.
Can I
So they
give you
probably
an
would-
example of how I think it would work? Because I'm defending that.
Go.
All right, ladies, y'all perfect example. Let me take my glasses off. I went to a funeral today, so I was being bad doing my anxiety medicine. So, y'all, it's an argument. It's going down. Mother, you, father, sister, son of a, we ain't speaking, right? Y'all the first ones to be petty Betty, and will continue to not speak. Y'all will let, all right, some of y'all that's Muslim, y'all, if y'all wasn't following that principle, you'll let more than 3 days go by. Why do y'all do that? That's a part. Go ahead. No, we need an answer.
I don't really like.
Answer
I
that,
really
please.
like. Don't be in the house with nobody like that, and don't speak to them for 3 days or 4 days. That's not.
So if an issue occurred, would you be the one that go out? You represent the introverts,
Okay.
right? You gonna represent the introverts?
Yeah, I represent the introverts.
All right. So if in a relationship, and we only saying this to put ourselves on the line so we can help others.
Okay.
Would you, being an introvert, you know that breaks down the barrier of communication in a relationship. Would you put forth the effort? Now, if you approve this, that means everybody that's them laid back people don't want to be the one, the first one to reach out.
Just because you're an introvert doesn't mean that if you're in a relationship with someone that you won't express yourself, because that's different. Like an introvert, like an introvert is like a person who probably doesn't like to go outside in crowds and stuff like that.
Yeah, but it ain't just about going in crowds. It's about being. See, the crowd
that doesn't mean you won't. That doesn't mean you won't speak your piece, even though you're an introvert. It depends on who you're talking to.
You're more or less outspoken. Your personality trait is a lot different. You know, you're the one that.
I guess you can't say that across the board.
Well, according to the studies from a
who did the study?
A bunch of psychologists. Mm-hmm. It's all you gotta do is go.
They ain't asking me.
If I go off, I'm gonna go off mine. I appreciate y'all, love y'all. I'm going off mine. Tune into DJ Glockaware. Let me say this.
My family up on.
I do.
There.
Where my other phone at?
Yeah,
Oh, it's in there. I got the whole write ups, because you know I was gonna be ready for you, because I know that a lot of
the article.
Now, who familiar with it? All right, yeah, somebody read up on
familiar? Did y'all read
being
the
an introvert versus an extrovert?
So basically, so what you're basically saying, like, if you're an introvert,
can you hear me? My phone too.
You might let things slide if you're an introvert.
Yeah. See,
the thing that's bad,
you
though,
have lack of introvert. People that are more introverted have more ways of shutting down. You'll shut. You won't.
They will snap out eventually. Don't
but that's you're gonna wait till the third power until you ain't supposed to snap out. You're supposed to done it. See, that's what we're trying to stop snapping out. That's all y'all know. That's why I'm glad that ain't make a new song.
Who?
Well, she did get out your feelings, but she was going wild at first. Jazz was telling me, but knocked the windows out your car and all that. She was out of pocket at one time.
Because you know how to get to somebody. Like my hair was getting on that.
No, I mean, well,
but
look, ever since she told you was Senior Citizens Day, you've been playing with your hair.
So listen. You can be an extrovert. An extrovert is more likely to bust the windows out of somebody's car than an introvert.
Yeah, but
because they really probably wouldn't care about the repercussions.
Well, we talking about we trying to use it in problem solving, type formats. Of course, introvert or extrovert.
Like the thing is, like, how do I want to say this without sounding petty?
See, you can't do that.
See,
you have to start all over. First of all, you got to clear your mind. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking to the women. Clear your mind. Don't look at that past relationship. Because that past relationship or any bad relationship that you have ever had is going to prevent you from moving on. You have to gain mastery.
All right, this is what you don't do.
Gain mastery.
The thing is, this is where we don't gain mastery at. We gain,
because there's always a fella that'll open the door.
We always go back to the same type of individual.
Okay.
Like a lot of times, women, we go back to, consciously we don't think about it. We're not thinking about that.
That is true.
But it happens so often because we have our preference of people.
I think y'all got thrown off.
Subconsciously, we gravitate toward the same type of individual.
What kind of guys is that? Say it.
It depends on who you are.
No.
It depends.
What kind of guys that the ladies liked? You can speak from your era and what you know that women like.
This gonna sound a little petty, but I'm just gonna be honest. Like, I have this thing where, like, if guys is not from South Philly, sometimes they just I don't know.
Corny.
Yeah, they just like we're not speaking the same.
That's why all the girls down South Philly. That's why all the girls down South Philly.
I'm gonna admit that. Not to say I haven't. Not to say that I haven't like dealt with guys that wasn't from South Philly, but like most of my relationships was people that was from South Philly.
So you speaking for all the South Phillians?
No, I'm not speaking for all the South Phillians, but most of the women that I'm close to that's from South Philly, they husbands and stuff is from South Philly too.
Yeah, your folks ain't from South Philly.
Yes, he is.
Oh, he from the P?
Yeah.
Okay.
He grew up in Mount Erie, but he not.
He from uptown, yo. I bet he was born and raised uptown.
No, he wasn't.
Every female I know from back in the day.
He's from South Philly.
South Philly girls love uptown boys.
He moved uptown when he probably was like 7 or 8 years old. So he's been raised uptown, but he's from South Philly.
Since the Craig Haynes days, y'all always loved uptown boys. Don't play. That's where we used to get our fresh cold cuts from, down in P.
Oh, but I met him in South Philly though.
Yeah, he was just going to Geno's or Pat.
No, his family.
That don't count. He was getting Geno's steaks. Everybody went to Geno's or Pat.
That's where he's from.
Whatever. The Clock Bar. We always went down there. That was the hangout.
They don't count. The Clock Bar.
That don't count. South Street does not count.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Even before Mama Soft Touch, we've been going to Mama Soft Touch for.
Who is that? I never heard of that one.
What?
Who's my?
That's the new. What's the new one on South Street now? They changed the name.
Are you talking about Miss Tootsie?
Miss Tootsie's.
Rest in peace, guy
yeah.
that owned it. He died. It's not no longer.
Wow.
Open.
See, when Saigon Projects got took down. But when Saigon Projects got took down, the food was real good there.
No, if you a good dude, they don't want to be bothered. But if they ain't shit guy, if they ain't wait a minute. But if they ain't shit guy, they in love. That's my aunt.
See, but
you're right, aunt.
Let me just say this, auntie. Everybody got a backyard. The no shit guys.
Potholes in my lawn.
Potholes, right. Everybody got potholes in their lawn. I call it grass. Yes, grass is green on the other side. Y'all be saying grass ain't green on the other side. Who made that dumb? A woman did that. Don't beat me up.
The grass ain't green on the other
because
side.
it had to be. I don't think the guy was made the first breakup. I think a woman did the first breakup. I don't know. Somebody got to look it up. Who you think did the
probably
first?
Was the guy
who
on
you think?
emotion.
No, I think a girl walked away. Like bye boy. Like I think a girl was the first one that did the first breakup. And probably. I just think that's just real. You know, but auntie, let me just say this.
Do women break up with men more than men break up with women?
Yeah. I think women break up. Well, let me just say this.
No, that is not true.
Because guys mess up. Guys mess up, stay out all night, don't call right away, or don't answer their phone, or they on social media giving too many likes, like that ain't what it's for, or they on Facebook putting hearts under somebody's emojis, like that ain't what it's for. But so wait a minute. So girls,
I wouldn't get mad over
so guys automatically, if they don't come on for the night or they don't call you back, y'all break up right then and there. So girls, y'all the start of all the breakups.
That's not necessarily true because that all depends.
Guys ain't breaking
the
up.
Character of the individual.
Well, let me just keep it real. I know guys mess up more than women, even though they say cats is slicker than dogs. But I ain't putting no.
They do, but if they in love with one, and if they really, really in love with somebody, and that one leaves,
and he ain't gonna break up, y'all gonna keep.
Problem.
And I ain't saying it to say that because I'm not putting that on the guys.
Y'all
keep taking us back, and we keep messing up. No, because we take y'all back when y'all mess up. Y'all women be messing up. Y'all just know how to do it sneaky, and we take y'all back. We put up with y'all stuff.
Women don't cheat.
We ain't putting that on the guys no more. We take that off us. Yeah, no. Take that off us and y'all letting us back. No, we letting y'all back. We sick of that. Get rid of that stereotype. We ain't letting y'all back no more. No, we ain't letting y'all back no more.
They is not letting.
No, we going. No,
they is not letting.
All right, let me get one request, ladies. For all the guys, not for me.
If you don't come home at night, you either getting high or you cheating. My eyes said.
Because like Gil said,
you even
ain't nothing over after 3 a.m. but 7-Eleven and some leaves. You're right.
Men will deny so long until the woman gets tired and then they break up. But a guy will try to hold on forever.
When a man's fed up.
You right.
That ain't nothing you can do about it.
That's my ex-husband right there. He's speaking.
You hear that? When a man's fed up. I'm saluting him.
You heard that?
When a man's fed up. There ain't nothing you can do about it. Ain't no more when a woman's fed. When a man's fed up. Yeah, play the song. Play it in y'all backgrounds. That ain't nothing you can do about it. We ain't coming back. That's the new rules.
Wait a
minute. I'm asking for a request.
Listen.
And for all of humanity, it's not for me. I'm a spokesman for the men today, okay? Yeah. This is all about being an introvert, extrovert. So, if they mess up, if y'all mess up, and we let y'all back, y'all got to let us go out and not answer our phone for a whole day. Don't call us. Don't check up on us.
Oh, that's
Don't
easy.
say I'm just saying I'm calling to see what you're doing. No, wait a minute. You ain't get the kicker.
That's only for clingy women,
you ain't get the kicker yet.
What's the kicker?
Wait a minute. For 3 days, you gotta let him do what he want to do. If he live with you, he's staying over Reggie's house. All right. Now, you gotta let him stay over Reggie's house. Or you gonna let it, Auntie?
Wait a minute.
And you can have Reggie's phone number.
What the hell are you staying at Reggie's house for?
To have peace. Because you need space. Like
Reggie got kids and a wife. He need to go home.
Y'all made up the word called space. Men ain't make that up.
All right, if we want space, though, we probably ain't going to go to nobody's house. We're going to go get us a hotel room somewhere
where it's
quiet.
Who made up space?
Y'all, men made up space.
See, Deej, you ain't keeping it real today. You don't normally keep it real.
Long as it goes both ways. Right, Asha? I said long as it goes both ways. Then.
So, long as you stay at my cousin's house, my cousin Nikki, that's cool. You ain't stay,
both ways.
You ain't staying at Khadijah's house down South Philly. You staying at my cousin's house. Yeah, my cousin. Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah.
He ain't just want to argue. I'm going to stay at Reggie's house. Nobody trying to hear that. What you staying in for 3 days for? What y'all working on a project?
No, he do security at the after hour. He do, and I got driving.
That's how you dig yourself in a deep ditch. Don't listen to EA, y'all. You want to break up. If you
don't break. No, I just say the level of communication with relationships is communication. If you know he's a hoe, if you accept him for being a hoe, don't complain about him slinging the dough.
Yeah, that's for real though.
If she's promiscuous, don't complain about who that in your phone. Why the guy's sending pics through a DM? Get out of, you shouldn't be in a DM anyway. I'm just keeping it real. We men are the #1 creatures that cannot stand what we do and say. Like I tell people all the time, me and my friends, I ain't Steve Harvey, so don't get this misconstrued. Yeah, damn, she be drawing because I be liking girls' pics, or like maybe giving, and it be people I grew up with, like just giving hearts or da 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 da. I said, well, let me ask you a question. Have you seen her on somebody that was a fine young man picture giving up hearts? Would you like it? He was like, I mean, if it's a celebrity. I said, no. Somebody from Dogtown, Brickyard, South Philly,
down the street.
Somebody from Logan.
Hey, son.
Your man from down the street. But no, women, y'all do got it bad. We asking y'all to change that. Change the narrative. That's what Facebook and Instagram is for. Likes and comments. If I want to go in there and say, damn, baby, you look good as shit, you should not take that personal. Like, if I go on her page and she twerking, and I say, put the hearts emojis, you should not get mad. All right, bro. If she go on his page and he got the internet on, and you know what I mean? And she say, yo, boy, he
don't get mad.
Don't you get mad, bro. You on, she can't see what you doing. Ain't no more Pornhub. Right, they don't need Pornhub. Right? They got Instagram.
That's how come a lot of times, a lot of couples don't be on each other's.
Yeah, you can't be. Yeah, but Khadijah, it's a social media
I don't care.
platform.
Like, see,
no, and I condone it because it's interaction. It's okay to be on it. It's just fun.
It's fun to me. Like, see, my babe he don't know nothing about
none
of that. He don't even.
Oh, he ain't got Facebook or Instagram.
Not at all.
So he can't see when you be giving them boys them likes them heart emojis. I know Dawn be putting them heart emojis under my pictures.
Dawn,
Thanks,
man, she had today. She must be working.
That's all right. I be looking for your nieces to give me a couple. They don't show no love. I'm off them.
Y'all hear that? My nieces got like 100. Y'all heard?
I know. That's why I be trying to put
but they always talking about you all the time.
That's cool. They don't show no love because I ain't finna pay.
Them no love.
I know y'all corny. Y'all corny. Bye, girl. I'm from uptown. I ain't finna pee. I'm from uptown. Y'all from downtown. You gotta come uptown and go to the mall. Bye.
My aunt said she don't think couples should be friends on Facebook.
Why?
It depends on if they see. This is the thing. This is the thing for me.
Why though?
Because this is the thing for me. Because I know people that are friends with their husbands and wives on Facebook, and then they aren't. Right. It all depends on the relationship that those individuals had. Because if y'all on some sneaky links, then y'all not gonna be on each other's page because y'all don't want each other to see what y'all doing.
You trying to nail Rashida from 23rd Street, and she was at the pub last night. She was at the pub last night, and you trying to sneaky do her from back Tasker. When y'all was growing up, what high school you went to?
Bach.
You went to Bach, and you couldn't get it in. So 20 years later, you see her, you bought a double shot of Henny. Then you're going to whisper in her ear. And then you see a man over there, he corny. So you get another bottle of Douce, and you try and slide in her DM. I know what's going on. It's okay. It's all right. You know how you had that loved one from back in the day? You got a high school crush. Guys, I'm going to tell you what we say. Ladies, I don't know what y'all say. We say for the record. For the record, I want Kim Kardashian. For the record, I love Kim.
That's what I'm saying. That's why you can don't. That's why that phrase you can't turn a hoe. That's how you know that you can't turn a hoe into a housewife is it's fake.
All right, I'll trade her then. I'll trade her then. J-Lo.
Hoes in a housewife.
So what? Ain't got nothing to do with me. I never was married to her. Hello. But beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. I don't care how many men she slept with. She did it. She did it sex. She did it classy.
She wore condoms.
It's okay. Yeah, she wore a condom.
How you know?
Because I don't know. She was never pregnant. She never had no babies by them ninjas.
You're right.
And ain't nothing wrong with I really like J-Lo. Because ever since Puffy had her, I was just like, damn.
No, Puffy did her dirty.
And Jenny from the block. She cool.
Puffy did.
But she got to be from Tasker, 24th Street.
She from the
Bronx. Cross the tracks.
She from the Bronx.
She from the Bronx. Yeah, some of the South Philly chicks look like that. Let me tell you about South Philly chicks, though.
We is the best that
ever let me keep it real with y'all. When we take y'all back in the day, we take y'all to the mall, Willow Grove Mall, especially the old heads. It was a wrap. It was a rap.
What do that mean? It was a rap.
Meaning,
what do that mean?
Meaning South Philly, y'all only went to only thing y'all knew about the Spectrum. So outside of popcorn and all that at the Spectrum.
Did y'all hear this?
Listen, trying to play us. When we took y'all up to Willow Grove Mall back in the day, and brought y'all Guess jeans with the pencil pocket pots.
First of all, don't get it twisted, because we had the King of Jeans on Passyunk Avenue. That's
King
where
of Jeans.
Yes, we got everything. We got our Jordan, Sergio. We had
Corvettes.
We shopped.
We had Clovers. We had the First City Blue. Excuse me.
We had our real Italian leather shoes that we was buying off Passyunk Avenue.
Sal ain't had shit since the 70s. We had Joe Palmieri uptown. You talking about the Italian Sal from down 3rd and Young. Y'all was still getting chased out of South Philly. Stop playing. I used to come down that joint. My homie from the Ozone. I know about South Philly.
Don't try to play us. We had
best thing down South Philly was the Masjid, and the best other thing down South Philly that was popping, South Street. Other thing that's popping down South Philly, honestly,
is all us.
White Boy George, coolest white boy in the world. Hold on. Another thing popping from down South Street. Rest in peace, Sinclair, even though he passed away from that was my guy. Okay. But still, Sinclair was a good guy. That was my guy. Free Lenny Block.
Tell him, cuz my cousin said, stop it.
TV Bay.
Stop it.
Now, the best thing now,
ain't
South
no
Philly
woman like
is
South Philly woman, because South Philly women
Snockies, water ice.
You heard that?
Snockies. What is it,
Snockies? Is not water ice.
What is that?
Snockies was a seafood restaurant, okay?
But we're talking about the water ice place.
It wasn't Snockies.
What is it called?
Which one?
Guild. Down South Philly. No,
we had a bunch of
Snockies.
There's no Snockies water ice. That's the seafood place.
What's that water ice place down South Philly?
That's how you know they wasn't.
It's been down there for 50 years.
John's.
All right, well, John's bit off Transilli's. Transilli's from back Hain Street, which is uptown.
Water ice at
Transilli's is way better than South Philly water ice.
Transilli's water ice is disgusting.
What? The cheese pretzel in the oven?
Nasty.
With the real cheese, the American cheese, put the pretzel in the oven? With the mustard? You tripping.
That what ice. That's how you know they ain't from South Philly, because they don't know where real Italian ice come from. Italian ice come from South Philly.
The only thing was popping down South Philly was 9th Street. 9th Street. Nobody's grandma is going down 9th Street buying no whole bags of chicken and all that no more.
I do.
We don't want all that food.
I still go down 9th Street.
Nobody go down 9th Street no more.
We still shop at 9th Street. Yes, we do. To this day.
9th Street.
To this day. If you want you some French.
Yo, U-Haul used to be popping 12th and Washington because you can get a discount.
Y'all hear all this hate, flaming hate.
My guys, I love South Philly. My man Eyes from Siegel Street. Yeah, you know, I understand.
Look, somebody said the hatred.
Ish. You know what I mean?
Mom, Michelle said she coming up here and take your mic.
Michelle, come on, Michelle. You know I'm telling the truth, Michelle. You know uptown cheesesteaks, chicken cheesesteaks, Paganos is better than anything down South Philly. Only thing y'all still got is the butchers. No lie. Oh, wait. Let me give y'all props.
Really, though?
Let me give y'all props. Mm-hmm. Y'all got the best bakeries.
Absolutely.
Now, Denise's was trying to get y'all down. Now, they down north. Uptown, we don't got no bakeries. So we go down a little bit down Logan to get our little cakes and all that. And now that Walmart cakes, just like y'all South Philly cakes. and Brown Family Shop right cakes.
Everybody who knows goes to Melrose.
You bougie. Melrose.
You don't know nothing about that.
Melrose played out.
Melrose is not played out.
Melrose is cool. No. Melrose got good cakes.
Their cakes is popping still.
ShopRite, Brown Family, ShopRite, Walmart got good cakes. And you ain't got to spend all that money, people. Don't be, and I'm bougie.
Well, you can't get no cannolis uptown.
Cannolis?
Oh.
That's the only thing South Philly got. Cannolis. Y'all ain't got the big and tall store no more. Tories. What was it?
It's closed now. It's a condo.
Y'all corny.
It's a gentrification.
Now, where the big guys gonna go? You talking about the big girls? Where the big guys gonna go? Hold it down for the big guys.
XXDL. I don't know. Y'all gotta go to the mall. You gotta go.
So South Philly, listen. First time y'all learned about Italian-made stuff.
I should have said, where's your social security number?
First time y'all learned about Italian-made stuff, Shell. See this fitted. Look. See, y'all wasn't wearing fitted stuff.
I know.
I'm telling you, fitted clothes.
I know who that is.
Taper shirts and Joe Palmieri's came from uptown. Rick Jones and them was wearing that back in the day.
I knew them.
Sid Booker, Georgie Woods.
Them pants down South
so don't play. That came from uptown. South Philly boys did dress very nice.
They wore Joe Palmieri's as well.
Yeah, I know. Where y'all get it from? That was uptown.
They came up there.
Yeah. Noonie Nims, what's Barless owner? Lonnie Dawson. Lonnie Dawson bought the store up 76 in Orange, which is now In-N-Out Pizza. That was Ballers. That was Lonnie Dawson from the Black Mafia. He from South Philly.
Don't laugh at him.
Ask Auntie.
His name sounds familiar.
At Lonnie Dawson, what?
His name
He was
sounds
Mr.
familiar.
P. See, y'all only know. See, y'all ain't originally. First of all, if you know Philadelphia, everybody black lived in South Philadelphia back in the 40s and the 30s.
True.
Everybody black lived in South Philadelphia.
True.
They moved us up north.
My great-great-grandmother came to South Philadelphia.
They made Richard Allen first. That was a project.
No, Tasker.
That blacks.
My
we
mom
wasn't
and
uptown.
my mom and them lived in Tasker homes when they
My mom
first
told me that.
When it
She
first
said,
was
"Son,
built.
you know everybody's from South Philly originally."
Oh, now he want. Oh, now he want to be a.
No. I'm from uptown.
We just trying to play.
I was born and raised with grass at, even though we moved from the house to house every 7 months.
But that's probably true.
So what? I like the grass.
Because
so
I got census reports. I did an ancestry research, and my great-great-grandmother came to South Philly in 1920 on 1800 block of Garrett Street was the first place that she lived in Philadelphia, and she came here in the 1920s.
So I'm quite sure your grandma ain't passed down that corny
My
phrase
grandmother was
that
born,
you got to date a guy from South Philly.
Well,
tell him to change it. Let me tell y'all young pups down the P.
I don't know if she got that phrase or not, but I bet you the man that my grandfather and them lady was all from South Philly. So
y'all, wait a minute, y'all.
Well, my grandfather was from South Carolina,
close.
but
you gonna get caught.
He came from South Carolina to South Philly.
You ain't even gonna be able to go to the bakery and talk on your FaceTime with your other boo. You gonna get caught. He lived right in the next steps over. You come on uptown where we got decks. You can come on in the back of the deck and hide.
We was a little
because y'all still kitty cats.
We was a little small and special. We was small and special. We had our own little thing. But that's our time.
And we had fun.
Thank you guys for tuning in with us. Thank you so much. We will see you guys next week on WillPower UnSurfaced.
Uh-huh.
I holla.
Music.